And you?
Good, thank you. Have you had a good week?
Well, this week was pretty good, except for my math score.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's really terrible.
Really bad. Okay. All right. Does that matter?
Um, I think so.
Right. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
No,
O-
thank you.
Okay. Well, if it is any comfort to you, I always did badly at math at school, and it hasn't affected my life. So don't worry too much.
Yes,
Okay. You
yes.
can you can still live a happy life and not do math. Okay. Of course. Um, Bao Ling, Chao Gon.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Bao Ling? Good. Jawi, can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I can hear you.
Okay. How are you, Jawi?
I'm fine.
Good. Feng Ling, Sin Chao.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Feng Ling?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. All right. Can everyone please turn their cameras on? Oh, sorry, please turn your cameras on. Thank you, Chami. I can see you. I hear it's quite warm today, Chami. Mrs. Ha was telling me about 25 degrees.
Yes, I'm wearing a t-shirt right now.
Okay,
It's really
okay.
hot.
Wow, it seems to have gone from cold to hot quite quickly.
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, thank you, Baoling. I can see you. Feng Ling, I can see you. Kian, I can see you. That's great. And Zhao Wei, I can see you. Thank you. Okay, we'll just wait another minute or so for the rest to join us. Just while we're waiting, um, I hope you saw the corrections that I got Mrs. Ha to email to you for your writing for me. It's important to look at these corrections, of course, because I have included new vocabulary and also suggested new ways you might structure the sentences. So if you want to get better at writing English, please look at the corrections that I have made. Um, as I think I've said before, not all of the corrections I have made are because what you did was wrong. What some of you wrote was correct. I've just given you maybe a different way of writing it. But as always, if you have any questions, as usual, please ask me or Mrs. Ha. Hello, Feng Ni.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Feng Ni?
I'm good. Thank you.
Good. Okay, and Bao Ming, Chao Gon.
Hello, Mr. Rick.
How are you, Michael?
I am very happy today.
Oh, why are you very happy?
Well, I'm about to get a holiday.
Sorry, you get a holiday.
Yeah, I'm about to get a holiday.
Oh, really? A holiday from school?
No, from my parents because
Oh, from your parents.
I have finished my test.
Okay. Oh, great. So you can relax a little bit now.
Yeah, just a little bit because after 2 more weeks, I will have another test.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm glad you are very happy today. I'm glad you finished your test. That's great, Bao Ming.
Thank you.
Okay. Hello, Duk Nia.
Hi, Mr. Rick.
How are you?
Um, Fine, I guess. Not good.
Fine, because. Okay. All right. Good to see you, everyone. So let's get started. And as always, thanks for being on time. So let's just have a quick look at what we are going to be doing today. So shortly, we're going to be practicing more part three questions. So I'm going to be getting each of you to speak, but answer the way that you would for part three, which means slightly longer answers, of course. Then we're going to review the essay that you did last week's plan, and we're going to be looking at writing a new plan. And I'm also going to give you a little talk at the end of the lesson. I'm going to save minutes, about 5 minutes for this. I'm going to give you a talk about looking after your mental health. I think that's very important, especially for students these days. students like you who are under a lot more pressure than maybe students were 15 or 20 years ago, or even when I was young. Much harder for students today, very hard, I think, too, for Asian students. So I want to share some of my thoughts with you about that. And we'll do that at the end of the lesson. So, the first thing we're going to look at, okay. Charmy, can you see the page with wealth on it on your screen?
Yes, I can see it.
That's great. Thank you, Charmy. Okay, everyone, so we're going to be practicing some, like I was saying before, part 3 questions. First of all, I'm going to just run through. So you can see here is the question, okay, which is more important, or what is more important, health or wealth? And you can see here to each of the questions, all right, a student has given an answer. So I'm going to look at the answers first, discuss any new language with you, and then get you to give your own answer to the question. Okay. So first of all, Kian.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Kian, can you please read the sentence that I've highlighted?
I think both are integral in life.
Okay, integral. Do you know what this word means, Kian? Integral.
I think it's similar to important.
Correct. Okay, very good, Kian. Okay, so this word here, and these are words that you might like to add to your vocabulary, because the words I'm going to show you are all useful synonyms. Integral means something that's important or necessary. Important or necessary. So this person is saying, I think both health and wealth are important for life. So integral is just a formal word. It just means important or necessary. So you can see the person has answered in 4 sentences. Okay. They think health comes first, which I think we probably all agree is a good idea. No point being the richest person in the world if you are unhealthy or you are sick. Okay. Health always comes first, but also wealth is one of the most important aspects of a human's life. What this person hasn't done in his answer, of course, is to say why. Why? So they could make their answer a bit longer by saying, why is health more important than wealth? Okay. All right. So I'm going to ask each of you this question now. Wei, I will start with you.
Yes.
Okay, Wei. So I want you to give me about 4 sentences. Okay.
Okay.
Make your answer about the same length as this one. All right. You are welcome to copy some of the words from here in your talk if you like, or you can use your own words. Okay. I don't mind if you use some of these words, because these words, like I say, will help add to your vocabulary, help make your vocabulary bigger. By the way, just before I start, where it says here, wealth is also one of the most important aspects. Aspect is something like a feature of your life. Okay, again, aspect is just a synonym which means a part of or feature of. All right. But the main thing to notice about all these sentences, apart from the new words, is that the English is correct. Okay, so they use the correct prepositions, they use the correct articles, they use the correct form of the words, and so on. So, Jia Wei is first, then Charmy, then Baoling. Okay, Jia Wei, what is more important to you, health or wealth?
In my opinion, I do think that health is more important than wealth. Because if we have health, we can do many things in our life. First, that health help us to continue to work in our job, so that we can create more money, so we can enjoy life And also with health, with a good health, we can experience more things in our life without staying in the hospital.
Okay,
Because
good. Good. That's long enough. Thank you,
okay.
shall we? Okay, good enough. Thank you. Charmy, your turn. What is more important, health or wealth?
Well, from my view, I think both are important in the life. Uh, having health means having everything. With health, you can do anything you want. But however, having said that, I think wealth is important too because with money you can enjoy your life and also improve your living standard. So I feel that health and wealth are equally important in my life.
Okay, good answer, Charmy. Very, very good. Just one correction. It's living standard. Living standard.
Oh yes, living
You,
standard.
yeah, you said living standard.
Yes.
I think, yeah, so living standard. But yeah, that was the only correction. Very good, Charmy. Good answer. Okay, Bao Ling, your turn, please. Bao Ling,
Yes.
what is
In my
more?
opinion,
Yeah, yep.
yes.
Carry on.
In my opinion, I think health is more important because you have good health, you can do anything you want, and you can work or study and go out with someone you like. um. Also, if you are well but not having good health enough, that you just stay at home and you can d- do no, do anything. And so I think health is more important that yeah,
Okay.
more
Okay, that's
important.
good. That's good, Bao Ling. That's good. Okay. I think one, you can just slow down a little bit. Okay. I remember I mentioned this to you last week, but you can still slow down just a little bit. Okay, Bao Ling? Remember, just like we are having a conversation.
Yes.
So you don't need to talk too fast or rush too much. Okay. So just slow down. Take a breath and slow down. Okay. Thank you, Bao Ling. So, for this next set of questions, they are for Feng Ling, Feng Ni, and Bao Ming. Okay, we're going to look at this next question here. Rupees, of course, is the money they use in India. So I'm not going to ask you about rupees. I'm going to ask you about dollars instead. So this question is, how will you spend, I don't know, how would you spend $1 million? I'm going to ask you that. How would you spend $1 million? So this person has answered like this. Okay, if I'm given this much money, I will like to make my dreams come true. Okay, donate means give 10% of money to a charity. Okay, then I will buy a small house for myself, and with the remaining money, I will tour the world. All right, they are all good ideas. And again, what I want you to notice, I'm sure you know this vocabulary already, but please just notice again, all the prepositions and the word forms are all correct in this sentence. So, like I say, Feng Ling, Feng Ni, and Bao Ming to answer this question. So, first of all, Feng Ling. Feng Ling, where are you? There
I'm
you
here.
are. Okay, I'm just looking to. Why can't I see you? You're hiding. Ah, Viet Ang, Chao Gon.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Viet Ang?
I'm good.
And Tuan Son. Hello, Tuan Son.
Hello, teacher.
How are you?
Doing great.
Good. Okay. All right. I can see you now, Feng Ling. So, how would you spend $1 million, Feng Ling?
If I have $1 million, first I'm going to spend the money to to take my to book a trip with my parents. Maybe I will go Thailand and then I will then I will buy a dress and then I will buy a dress, some books and mm, uh and something for myself.
Okay, good. Okay, Feng Ling, I can see you are struggling a little bit to think of things. Okay, so just first of all, I'll just make one correction. You would go buy a trip to Thailand. Okay,
Yes.
you missed out the two. I think you said buy a trip Thailand. Okay, need to say to. Need to say to Thailand. So everything on your answer was fine, Feng Ling. To make it longer, you mentioned you would maybe buy a dress. Okay, you would buy some books. You said, and something for yourself. So tell me, just describe the dress. What sort of dress is it? Okay, what sort of books? Okay, that will help
Yes.
make your answer longer. So if you say
Yes.
I'm going to buy a dress because I have so much money to spend, the dress is going to be made of gold and silver. Okay, something like that. Doesn't have to make sense, Feng Ling. Okay, doesn't have to be real as long as your English is correct. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to buy a dress made of gold and silver and covered in diamonds. Okay, all right.
Yes.
Maybe very uncomfortable, but doesn't matter. The English is correct. All right. And books, you
Yes.
might say, I want to buy the complete collection of Harry Potter or something. Okay.
Yes.
So again, this will all make your answer longer. So just make your examples more specific, more detailed. Does that make sense?
Oh, yes, I understand.
Okay, good. Thank you, Feng Ling. Feng Ni.
Yes.
If I gave you $1 million, how would you spend it?
If I can get this much money, I will share it with my family first, and then I will spend some of money for volunteering, and finally I will buy a house for myself. And if I think I have more time, I think I will go around the world with this money.
Okay, great. And again, very good. So the English was perfect, Feng Ni. Perfect. Well done. So again, if you want to make your answer longer, of course, you can talk about what sort of house you would buy with this money. When I mean that, you would say how many bedrooms, maybe it's got a swimming pool, maybe it's got a gym, maybe it's got room for 10 cars. Okay. And then, of course, if you start to talk about, I would go around the world, talk about maybe your favorite country you would like to visit. Does that make sense?
Yes.
That's again, if you want to make the answer longer, just think of more specific examples of that. But that's good, Feng Ni. Good answer. Okay. Bao Ming, Michael.
Yes.
If I gave you $1 million, what would you do with it?
So like my point of living is not to spend money uselessly, relentlessly. So if I have $1 million, I will spend it on three ways. The first one is to keep it in a safe, a part of the money. The second one is to make a plan to, well, invest in the stock. And the third one, I will use it for my family to give my family some, well, what they want and what they wish. Thank you.
Okay, good. So the only change I'll make, good answer, Michael, and not too long. Good. That's good. You said invest in the stock. The
Yeah,
the
invest
correct
in
the correct English is invest in stocks.
Oh
Stocks
yeah.
needs to be plural, of course, because
Okay.
I assume, of course, you're not going to invest in just one stock. Okay, you want to invest in many, so you say invest in stocks. Don't need to say the in this sentence. Okay, good answer, Michael. Thank you. Okay, so next question we're going to go on to. Now, this is for Duk Nia, Kian, Tuan Son, and Viet Ang. Okay, and the question is going to be, why do you think wealth is important? All right, so let's first of all look at what this person said. Okay, he said wealth is the only thing that can make our dreams come true. Okay, which is quite a good idea. Okay, if we want good education, great medical care, want to travel the world, wealth is required. Wealth fulfills most things in life. Although relations cannot be bought by wealth, most things can be. Most things can be. There is a saying in English, Duk Nia.
Yes.
Okay. There are two things, according to a saying in English, that money cannot buy you. Can you guess what they are? Can you guess?
I think it's
Money cannot buy you these two things.
health and happiness, I think.
Happiness is one. Okay. Health. Maybe money can maybe buy you health.
Yeah.
Okay, because if you've got lots of money, then you can try all sorts of interesting treatments if you are not well. But happiness is one. Money can't make you happy. Tell me.
Yes.
Okay, what is the other thing, according to this English saying, that money cannot buy you? So one is happiness. Can you guess what the other one might be?
Is health.
No, not health. Not health. Okay. Bao Ling, can you guess?
I think that money can buy
Money cannot
your
buy you. So,
personality.
no, money cannot buy you happiness. Okay. And money cannot buy you one other thing, according to the saying in English. I just want to see if you can think of it. Okay. Feng Ling.
Yes.
Can you guess what can money not buy you? One is happiness. Can you guess what the
Yes.
other thing? What is the other thing that most people want in their lives? What is the other thing though that money can't buy this?
Health.
Not health. Everyone keeps saying health. Money can buy you health. Okay? Because then
Happiness.
yeah, and what is the other thing? There's one
Love.
thing. Yes, very good. Very good. Okay, that is according to the English saying, okay? Money can buy you everything but happiness and love. Okay? There are lots of English songs about this. Money cannot buy you love. Okay? It can buy people who pretend to love you, of course, if you have a lot of money, but it can't buy you real love. I think most people agree with this. Thank you, Feng Ling. Well done. You guessed correctly. Good. Okay. Sorry, Duk Nia, back to you.
Yes.
Okay. Why do you think wealth is important?
I think wealth is important because, like, arguably, I think wealth can buy, like, money can buy everything, even including happiness. Because if I'm not happy, I have like tons of money. I can spend on like vacations, or I can spend on my hobbies and things that make me happy. At that point, I cannot be sad anymore. Yeah. So I think pretty much wealth is important because it can buy you everything. It's like the magic key to like everything that in your life. So I
Okay,
think
good answer, Duk Nia. Just finish there, okay? You said enough. Okay, good. Good answer. Very good answer. Okay, good English too, Duknia. Tuan Son. Tuan Son.
Yes,
Why do you think wealth is important?
I think well, it's important because it is related to many, and most like everything in the world. Like if we want to travel, we must pay money, and we want to have more knowledge. We must have to pay money too.
Okay, I just correct one of your sentences. It is related to everything in the world. I think you said it relate to everything in the world. Okay, need to say related, related to everything in the world. Okay, Tuan Son? So wealth is related to everything in the world. Can you say the sentence, please, Tuan Son?
Wealth is related to everything in the world.
Okay, better. That's good. That's correct. Thank you, Tuan Son. The rest was correct. Kian. Kian,
Yes, teacher.
why do you think wealth or having money is important?
Yeah, I think that well, it's very important because in nowadays socials, well, money can be benchmark to rank a person. Um, yeah, I'm agree with yeah, I don't know how to read this guy name. Yeah, I mean Fabre. Yeah, he says that that is not over yet. It's just a start of a better life. Yeah, but when you that you can bring your money with you, and
Yep.
so
Yep.
money can be um donate for government make them life better. Okay, I'm angry.
Okay. Okay, that's good, Kian. Good. Again, I'll just correct one sentence from your English. I think you said benchmark to ranking a person. Is that what you said?
I that is too like
Benchmark to rank a person. Wealth can be used as as a benchmark to rank a person. Okay, I think just remember to include the articles. Okay, so the sentence would be wealth can be used as a benchmark to rank a person. Okay, Kian?
okay.
Okay, thank you, Kian. Good answer. And finally, Viet Ang. Viet Ang,
Yeah, teacher.
why do you think wealth or having money is important?
Um, I, in my opinion, well, it important because well, when you well, you can do anything, do a meaningful thing, and for example, volunteer or say for your family, you can enjoy your life by travel to your favorite place, eat your favorite food, and you can you can make make your health carefully. Yes.
Okay. So just a couple of corrections. I'll start with the last sentence. What was your last sentence, Viet Ang? Something about you can make your health, did you say?
Uh, make your health careful. Uh,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. A better way to say it would be you can stay healthy. Okay. You can stay healthy, or you can make your health better. Okay, either of those is correct. So not careful. Okay, can't use the word careful in that sentence. So you can either make your health better or stay healthy. Does that make sense, Viet Ang?
Yes.
Okay, and just going back to a little bit earlier in your talk, the sentence you need to say is when you are wealthy. When you are wealthy. Okay. I think you said when you are wealth. I think that's what she said. So the phrase should be when you are wealthy. When you are wealthy. Can you say that, please, Viet Ang?
Sorry, I can see it.
Yeah. Can you say, please, when you are wealthy?
When you are wealthy.
Yeah, that's correct. When you are wealthy, you can buy lots of things. Okay? But the way to start the sentence is when you are wealthy. Have to use wealthy, not wealth. When you are wealthy. When you are wealthy is the adjective. Okay, thank you, Viet Ang. Okay. We will leave wealth alone for the moment. I'll do one more round of this with you before we do the writing. Now we're looking at weather. Okay. So, Kami,
Yes.
what is wrong, by the way, with this sentence that I have highlighted? What is wrong with it? They've made a mistake.
I think it must be correct by how does the weather like?
So that is wrong, Kami, okay?
Yes.
That is wrong. Do you know
Ah,
how to correct
oh,
it?
what
How
is
to
the
correct
weather
it?
like?
Correct. Thank you, Charmy. Good. Okay, everyone. So I hope everyone else spotted this mistake too. How is the weather like in your country is incorrect English. So they made a mistake with this sentence. It should be, as Charmy identified, should be what is the weather like in your country. Okay. Zhao
Yes.
Okay, Zhao I'm going to ask you for another definition, please. In the sentence here, what does diverse mean, do you think?
Diverse like mean different like many diverse.
Yes, you have the right idea,
Yeah.
Zhao Very good. So diverse means it has a lot of variety, okay?
Yes.
Or it's very, very different in different places, is what it means. So when you talk about things being diverse, you are saying something is made up of many different sorts of things. Okay, so that's what this sentence means. The weather is very diverse in my country, means different weather for different places, which I'm sure is the same in Vietnam. Okay, so again, you can see what this person has answered. The weather is very diverse. Again, they're talking about India, as you can see. India is a big land. All the different parts have different weather. So in the north, summer and winter. In the east, you get more rain, and so on. So again, I'm going to Jia Wei, Pa Mi, and Bao Ling. I'm going to ask you this question. What is the weather like in Vietnam, Jia Wei?
So in Vietnam we have because we have diff in Vietnam we have three separate parts, south, north, and the west side. So we have three different type of weather. In the south, like Hanoi, we have four different seasons like winter, summer, spring, or fall. But I think that we also have another season. It's like because like right now the weather is not hot and but it's not cold either. So it's make everything wet and rainy, and it's really uh, it's really inconvenient. Also in the north of Vietnam, we only have two seasons. It's the rainy season and the dry season. And in the west side of Vietnam, it's only have it also have the rainy and the hot season too.
Okay. No, thank
Yeah.
you, Jia Wei. That's good. So just please slow down a little bit. All
Okay.
right? Okay, you are speaking a little bit fast. As you are thinking of ideas, I can see you thinking of the ideas and you are talking about them as soon as you think about them. But you can slow down a little bit, all right? Okay, and just the other thing is, please remember your plurals. Okay, you talk to me about type of weather. Need to say types of weather. In Vietnam, we have different types of weather, and we have 2 seasons. Okay,
Yeah,
needs
okay.
an S on the end. You said to me we have 2 seasons. Okay, has to be 2 seasons. Okay, but good, Xiaowei. Good, you have the right idea. Chami,
Yes.
what is the weather like in Vietnam, Chami?
It depends on where you live. For example, if you live in the south of Vietnam, you will have it. It will have 2 different season patterns: is wet and dry. Or in contrast, if you live in Hanoi, if you live in the north or in the middle central Vietnam, you will have 4 different seasons: is spring, summer, autumn, and winter. And I'm living in Hanoi now, so when it comes to the summer, it's really hot. Sometimes can reach up to 45 degree. And in the winter, it sometimes is really cold and freezing every time. So yeah, that I would say.
Okay, Chami. Okay, a very good answer. Okay, a lot of information. I particularly like the linking phrase you used, Chami. In contrast. Very good. Okay,
Yes.
perfect. In contrast. Okay, everyone. So what Chami said, in contrast, she just means in comparison or to compare something with something else. So in contrast is a very good phrasal verb to know for that. In contrast just means when you are comparing one thing with another. In contrast, when the 2 things are different. Again, Chami, the only thing I noticed, just be careful with your plurals. All right.
Yes.
You said to me degree when you should have said degrees at one stage.
Yes.
Okay, I think you said it gets up to 45 degrees. Okay, and of course it
Yes.
should be 45 degrees. Okay, but the rest of that, very good, Chami. Thank you. Bao Ling. Bao Ling. Okay, Bao Ling, what is the weather like in Vietnam?
I think Vietnam has a variety of weather. Vietnam, this period is for like northern, southern, and central. So central and southern only have 2 seasons: is the hot and rainy season. Although northern have 4 seasons: is autumn and winter, summer. And southern is like very changeable, because I think I live in southern, in northern, so I witnessed that uh, for season a day, sometimes it's up to like nearly 30 degree, and sometimes it's down to 10 or 20 in a week. So
Okay, that's enough, Bao Ling. Okay, good. Okay, you have plenty of information. That is long enough. So did you use the word variety at the beginning, Bao Ling? Is that the word you said?
yes,
Okay, can you just say it for me again clearly, please? Variety.
variety.
Good, that's better. I think you mispronounced it slightly the first time. Variety is correct. So again, please remember to put an S on the end of seasons.
Yes.
Okay, you know, in central Vietnam we have 2 seasons, you know, wet and dry, or whatever they are. Okay, so please remember seasons has an S on the end. And also you, Bao Ling, okay, you don't live in the northern, you live in the north. Okay,
Yes.
okay, so you would say I live in the north. I live in the north, not I live in the northern.
Yeah, I live
All right,
in.
I live in the north. I live in the north, or I live in the south, or I live in the west, or I live in the east.
Mm.
Okay, All right, just a slightly different form of the word, but that's good, Bao Ling. Okay, you have plenty of information there. That's great. Okay, so the next one will be for Feng Ling, Feng Ni, and Bao Ming. And you're going to answer this question for me, which should be, by the way, what is your favorite weather, not which is your favorite weather. This writing has some mistakes in it. So the question actually should be, what is your favorite weather? Okay, so again, you can see how this person has answered here. All right, and please, during your talk, you are welcome, as I said before, to use some of these phrases if you want, because these phrases, they are all correct and they are all good ways of talking about different things. I like summers because, okay, moreover, okay, moreover is just another way of saying and, all right? But again, it's a useful word to have in your vocabulary. Moreover, it's a synonym for and you can have loads of ice creams and cold drinks, okay? Summers gives us an opportunity to visit swimming pools, okay? Opportunity, okay, means gives us the chance to visit swimming pools. All right, so like I say, you're welcome to use any of these phrases that you like in your talk. So this question is for Feng Ling, Feng Ni, Bao Ming. Feng Ling.
Yes.
Okay, Feng Ling, what is your favorite weather?
My favorite weather is summer. I love summer because I will have summer holidays, and students don't have to go to school and just stay home and play. I like summer because I can uh, I can go to the beach with my family and wear uh wear a white dress and play and play on the sand and
Yeah, good, good. No, you're having the right idea now, Feng Ling. Okay, you said go to the beach with my family, and what do you do at the beach? Okay, that's the next thing to talk about. When you're at the beach, what do? You know,
yes,
you can play in the sand. Maybe you can go for a swim. Maybe there is some nice food at the beach, and you can go
yes,
to the beach. At the beach, maybe they have your favorite food. Okay,
yes,
maybe they have bang chung or something like that. Okay, so that's the sort of thing you can talk about. So you only need to think of one thing, and then such as going to the beach, and then just talk about all the things that you do at the beach. Does that make sense?
yes,
Yeah. Okay. So
yes,
just think about one thing. Like in summer, I love summer because I can go to the beach. At the beach, this is what me and my family do. You know, we play on the sand, we swim, you know, we eat banchong. Okay. At night, we can go outside and look at the moon. Okay. See what I mean?
yes.
Okay. So then think of one thing and then just think of all the things that is connected to. Okay. Thank you, Feng
Okay.
Ling. Feng Ni. Feng Ni.
Yes.
Okay, Feng Ni.
Um.
What is your favorite type of weather, Feng Ni?
I like summer because I like sunny day because the the weather of sunny days really beautiful. We can go outside and take a photo. And the summer I can go to the beach for holiday. So my favorite weather is summer.
Okay, good, very good ending, by the way, Feng Ni. Very good ending. Okay, you start off, you finish, sorry, the same way you started, which is very good. That's why summer is my favorite time of year. Just be careful, just one mistake, Feng Ni. You left out a preposition. Um, I think you said weather on sunny days I think you said very better. I think. So remember, you need to say is very good or is very better. Okay? Need to remember to use is. Does that make sense for me?
Yes.
No. The weather on sunny days is much better. I think you said the weather on sunny days much better. Must say is. Must use is. Thank you, Fung Ni. Okay, and Bao Ming,
Yup.
what's your favorite weather or your favorite time of year, Michael?
I don't have a specific favorite weather because I like both summer and winter. But if I had to choose, then summer would be my choice because that's when we don't have to study anymore. Also, that's when the weather gets better, so we can wear like shorts to go outside. We can have a holiday at the beach and everything else. We can enjoy the summer more than winters. So yes,
Okay, good answer, Michael. Okay, no corrections. Okay, good English.
thank
Did
you.
well. Okay, so next is Duknia, Tuan Son, and Viet Ang. Duknia, Tuan Son, Viet Ang. Going to ask you this question. Is there any weather or season you dislike? Okay, now again, you can see this person has said, I don't like rainy season. Duknia,
Yes.
what is missing from that first sentence that I've highlighted? What is missing?
Let me see. Like seasons.
No, you're missing one word.
Word
Which word? Simple word.
D. I think. No, I'm not
Okay,
sure.
the word goes in between like and rainy. Duknia, the word goes
Uh,
here.
it is the rainy season.
Yes, the rainy season. Okay,
Yeah.
needs an article because of course rainy season is a noun. Okay, and as I've said many times, and I will keep on saying, okay, a noun must have an article in front of it, or even a noun phrase, which this is. So it should be I don't like the rainy season. I don't like the rainy season. Okay, so you can see again, this person has said why they don't like the rainy season. There are two major reasons for that. So this word major is a synonym for main. Okay, there are two main reasons, two major reasons. Means the same thing, major and main. Okay, so again, a useful synonym to know. There are two major reasons why I don't like the rainy season. One, it gets wet everywhere, and secondly, it gets very humid. Okay, I don't like to sweat. Okay, so that is this person's answer. So, Duknia,
Yeah.
do you dislike any weather?
Uh, I let's see. I don't like. I don't like the summer and rainy seasons. I think because like I hate it. Like the summer is like pretty like too hard for me, and I cannot. I don't know what to describe it. And part of because I don't like the rainy season because it's get wet like everywhere. Like I cannot do anything. I cannot do like outdoor exercises like basketball and football and stuff. Like even in indoor, like in the Hanoi weather, like being wet, it's wet everywhere. Like I pretty much cannot do anything without like being uncomfy. So I hate the rainy season in general.
Okay, good. Okay, good place to end. That's why I hate the rainy season. Just one correction. I cannot do anything without being uncomfortable. Okay, is better. Not uncomfy. Okay, Duknia?
Yeah. Okay.
I can't do anything without being uncomfortable. Okay, is better English than uncomfy. Uncomfy is slang, too informal for this. Okay, thank you, Duknia. Tu and Son. To and son. Yeah.
I
Okay,
don't
to and
like.
yeah. Is there any weather you don't like?
I don't like the sunny weather because it is too hot for me, and when I wear shirt, I will sweat everywhere.
Okay. Anything else?
And I will smell very bad too.
Okay. All right. That's fine. 3 reasons. Okay. That's good. Thank you, to and son. Viet Ang. Viet Ang.
Yeah, teacher.
Is there any weather you don't like?
I don't like raining weather because it humid. It make me uncomfortable. And it make it difficult to go outside. For example, I must wear a raincoat or take an umbrella to go outside. I can go to school satisfied or go to school go and hang out with my friend. Everything is wet. Yes.
Okay. That's good, Viet Ang. Good answer. Okay. Good answer. And good speed too. Okay. Zung Ha. Chao Gon.
Hi,
How are you, Zung Ha?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. Nice to see you. And I think I saw Nok Tu. I did see him before. Nok Tu, oi.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. How are you, Nok Tu?
Bye.
Good. All right. So the question I'm going to ask you, Zung Ha, Nok Tu, and Kian, don't worry, Kian, I haven't forgotten, okay, is this one here. Do you feel that weather affects the mood of a person? Okay, again, you can see the answer this person has given here. Yes, definitely. Okay, definitely is an intensifier. It just means yes, very much. Okay, so you say yes, definitely. If the weather is nice and dry, I like it very much. If it's rainy, I feel depressed. Okay. Similarly, if a person doesn't like summer and hot weather, he or she will not feel great on hot days. Okay, so you can see their answer there. Okay, so Zung Ha, you are first, please.
Yes,
Okay, do you think that the weather affects the mood of a person?
I think my answer is definitely yes, because if the weather like sunny and make people feel like comfortable, it will have their mood. They will have a high mood. But in contrast, if the weather are sunny or the weather are rainy or in cold, they will have bad mood in the bad mood.
Okay, that is the end.
Yes,
All right. If the
I forgot
weather,
to lower my voice.
yeah, that's right, exactly. If the weather is rainy or stormy, they will have a bad mood. Okay, like just like that. Lower your voice just like that. But that's good. Thank you, Zung Ha. Nok Tu.
Yes.
Do you think that the weather affects a person's mood?
Um, I I think I think those weather affect the mood of person because when rainy day sunny day everyone I think uh, will get full of energy to do anything. It, but if in other hand, when a rainy day, I don't have any energy to to do my homework go out or go out play with my friends. So I think the weather affect the mood of a person.
Okay, good. Okay, I don't have any energy to go out and play with my friends. Okay, knock two. Need to have the and in there. I don't have any energy to go out and play with my friends. Okay, thank you, knock two. The rest of that was good though. And finally, thank you for being patient, Kian. Okay, Kian.
Okay.
Okay, do you think that the weather can affect a person's mood?
I think it's just at least with me. Um, for examples, I hate this humid weather. And the floor is very sleepy. My clothes can be dry because the water can wait. My clothes cannot be dry because the water can um yeah evaporate. You know.
The
And I have
water,
to
yeah,
wear raincoat whenever I go out.
okay,
Sometimes I got late to school. Parents yelled at me or something make me upset, and I got all of the things that
okay,
I just mentioned. I will be really mad, and I
okay,
want to do nothing.
okay, okay. I will be really mad and I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do anything. Okay. So some good words, Kian. I'll just correct a couple of them. The word is slippery, not slippy. Okay, slippery, slippery. Okay, when it rains, the floor gets slippery. Okay, Kian,
Okay.
the floor gets slippery, not slippy, slippery. And the other one, you need to put on a raincoat before you go out. Okay, I think you said put on raincoat before I go out. Need to put on a raincoat, a raincoat. Okay, thank you, Kian. All right, everyone. So that's the end of the speaking part of the lesson for today. Again, while you are waiting for your turn, just please have a read through the answers that are written on the page here. For example, like the one I've got highlighted, and just look at the way the answer is structured and the vocabulary that is used, and see if maybe there are some words here that you can include in your vocabulary. All right. And also just look at the way they are speaking. Yes, definitely. Okay. Is a very good way of saying yes, absolutely, or yes, very much. Okay. Yes, definitely. So please just try and look and analyze how this person has structured their answers, because the English in all these answers is correct, even though, as I said before, some of the questions weren't correct, but the English in the answers is correct. And that's the way to structure your English sentences. Are there any questions before we finish this part? Okay. Have I missed anyone out? Kak Zung. Kak Zung.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Kak Zung?
I am fine.
Good. Can you please turn your camera on, by the way, Kak Zung? I
Yes.
can't see you. Also, and you too, please, Viet Ang. Thank you, Viet Ang. Okay, Kak Zung, I didn't realize you joined, so I'll ask you the
Yes.
question. Do you think, Kak Zung, that weather affects a person's mood?
You asking,
Yeah, I'm asking you, Kak Zung. Do you
can
think,
you read the question again?
yeah, do you think that the weather can affect a person's mood?
I think the weather can affect to the person mood because when the weather is good, is like sunny or warm, people maybe can feel more happy and easily. But if the weather is rainy or storm, people can feel uncomfortable and maybe have a bad mood.
Okay, good, Kakson. Just one correction for you. When the weather is stormy.
Stormy,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, not when the weather is storm. When the weather is stormy. When the weather is stormy. Okay, that's good. Thank you, Kakson. Okay, everyone. Right, now I'm just going to review last week's essay plan with you. All right, you will remember, okay, this was the question. Okay, some people believe women make better leaders than men in companies and government. To what extent do you agree or disagree? I've written here, okay, I think your views on female-male leadership are very interesting. Many of you said that men actually make better leaders than women, which I don't think is necessarily true. I don't think is necessarily true. Feng Ling,
Yes.
can you please read what I have highlighted?
It's important to recognize that leadership qualities are not gender specific. Both men and women can exhibit empathy, collaboration, and effective leadership skills.
Oh, good reading, Feng Ling. Just one word, this word here, qualities. Can you say that for me, please? Qualities. Qualities, good. Qualities. Okay, so I've written this here in the sort of language that you need to be able to recognize if you want to get a band 7 or 8 in the test. Okay, so the first thing I will look at is the language, and then I will look at the meaning of it. Okay, so leadership qualities. They are the sort of characteristics that a leader has. Leadership qualities is the same way of saying these are the sort of characteristics a leader should have. Okay, gender specific. Gender specific means they don't belong to either male or female. They belong to both. So gender, most of you I'm sure know this word, but gender means you are male, either male or female. So something that is gender specific, okay, means that this is something that either males have or females have. So something that is not gender specific, it means both men and women have this quality or they can do this. Okay, both men and women can exhibit. Zhao Wei. Sorry, Zhao Wei,
Yes.
your microphone is off. Now I can hear you. Okay, you are my definition person this morning, Zhao Wei. Okay, all right. What does exhibit mean? Can you give me a synonym for exhibit? Both men and women can exhibit empathy. Can you see the sentence?
Yeah, I can see that.
What is a synonym?
I don't.
What is a more simple word? A more simple word than exhibit. The word is pronounced exhibit.
Understanding, I guess. Because I
No.
don't really know the word.
Right. Good. Okay. Charmy.
Yes.
Do you know this word here? Exhibit.
I think it's show.
Correct. Okay. You are correct, Charmy. It means show. Both men and women can show empathy, but exhibit is a very good formal, very good essay word, okay, to use instead of show. Both men and women can exhibit empathy. Okay, shall we?
Yes.
Okay, you have a new word for your vocabulary this morning. Okay, exhibit means show. Both men and women can show empathy. Okay, empathy. Bao Ling.
Yes.
What is empathy? Do you know what is empathy?
Like sympathy.
Sort of. A little bit different, but you are on the right track. Empathy just means you know how someone else feels. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, sympathy is when you feel sorry for someone. That is sympathy. But empathy just means you understand how someone else is feeling. Does that make sense, Barling?
Yes.
Okay, just means empathy is you know how someone else is feeling. Okay, Feng Ling. Feng Ling, oi. Feng
Yes.
Li. Oh, you are there, Feng Ling. Okay, Feng Ling. Collaboration. What does to collaborate mean?
Collaborate. This mean
What does it mean? Do you know? Can you guess? What
yeah,
does to
yeah.
collaborate mean?
I think it's something like connect or
Close. Okay, it means collaborate means to do something together. Okay,
yes.
like a team. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Teams, everyone, collaborate means they work together to get something done or to achieve a common goal. Okay, teams collaborate just means work together. All right. So what I'm saying, now we've looked at the words, what I'm saying with this, it's important, I think, to notice that leadership, okay, is not gender specific. Okay. It means it means that men are not automatically good leaders and women are not automatically bad leaders. Okay. Both men and women can be leaders, can have leadership qualities. Okay, because both men and women can show empathy, which means understanding of other people. They can know how to do collaboration, which means how to get people to work together. Okay, and they can be effective leaders. That just means leaders who can get things done. Okay, so I think that's important to realize. Okay. So now remember I asked you what are the keywords in this sentence? The keywords are Bao Ming. What are the keywords?
So the keywords are women make better leaders, men.
Correct. Okay. So the keywords and phrases, okay, women, all right, make better leaders, okay, and men. They're the keys to understanding this question. Okay. The instructions. Viet Ang.
Yeah, teacher.
What are the instructions in this essay? What are the instructions?
Uh, it's paraphrase.
No,
I
you
have
can
no idea.
see what I've written here. What
Uh,
are the
a reason. I have no idea.
okay instructions? What have I highlighted here, Viet Ang?
To what extent do you agree or disagree?
Okay, so the instructions, please remember, are always what is the question, okay? What are they asking you to do? To what extent do you agree or disagree is the instruction. Remember, to what extent is just another way of saying how much do you agree or disagree? How much do you disagree or agree? Okay, and finally, what type of essay is this? Kak Zung. Kak Zung.
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, what type of essay is this, Kak Zung?
It's opinion.
Yes, it is an opinion essay. Okay, please everyone keep paying attention, otherwise you will get behind. Okay, anytime you see agree or disagree as part of the instructions, you know it's going to be an opinion essay. All right. And you have to remember what the structure is for opinion essays. Okay. Now, this is what I have given as a sample answer for the plan for this. Remember, your plan for an opinion essay needs to show whether you agree or disagree. You need to give 2 reasons, 2 explanations, 2 examples. All right. I have disagreed. All right. My first reason is that generally men and women can have different skills. Okay. Generally, but not always. All right. Men and women can have different skills for leadership. Okay. My 2 explanations. Men can be more aggressive and competitive. Women can be more empathetic or better with people. Okay? Not always. Not always. I will quickly point out. Can be the opposite. I'm sure we all know women who are aggressive and competitive, and we all know men who are empathetic and better with people. Okay? But those are the reasons I have given, and you can see the example that I have given. Okay, I've given an example from the real world. So Elon Musk's leadership and determination has helped make Tesla one of the world's best-known manufacturers of electric vehicles. All right. The second reason I disagree, all right, that women make better leaders than men, okay, is that both men and women share many characteristics of great leaders. So you can see here are my 2 explanations, all right, and here are my 2 examples. All right, and for those of you who came late to the class, you wouldn't have heard me say this at the beginning. So if you want to improve your writing, please read the corrections that I emailed to you, okay? And notice the differences between what you have written and what I have written, okay? Please pay attention to any new vocabulary and also the sentence structure. Now, just because I have changed your words or sentences doesn't necessarily mean what you wrote is wrong, okay? It's just that I'm, 1, giving you more advanced vocabulary, and 2, maybe I'm giving you a better sentence structure. So if you see I have changed your work, okay, doesn't necessarily mean that you are wrong. It's just I've shown you another way of doing it. So I hope that makes sense. Okay, and I hope this explanation makes sense because we're going to ask you to do the same thing again right now with a different topic. Okay, so again, I'm going to ask you for the new topic, the keywords, which in this sentence were women make better leaders than men. The instructions for this topic, what extent do you agree or disagree, and what type of essay is this? An opinion essay, because it says agree or disagree. Are there any questions before I stop sharing this with you? Any questions, anyone? Okay. Okay, everyone, here is this week's topic. Kian,
Yes, teacher.
can you read the topic for me, please?
And some people think history has nothing or little to tell us, but others think that studying history can help us better understand the present, and discuss both views and give your opinions.
Okay, everyone, so what I want you to send me now in chat, okay, what are the keywords in this topic? What are the instructions for this topic? And what type of essay is this? All right, you should be able to do this within 1 minute now, after my explanation to you. If you've been paying attention, you should be able to do this in 1 minute. Okay, so please send this to me in chat now. What are the key words in this topic? What are the instructions? And what sort of essay is it? Okay, I'm waiting for your answers. Thank you. And just in case you are wondering, everyone, the reason we're doing this, of course, is this is what you will need to do when you are doing the essay question in the Ielts exam. You need to work out the keywords, and obviously you need to know what the instructions are, what are you doing, and you need to know what sort of essay it is, because that will decide what structure. Okay, let's see who can be first. Like I say, shouldn't take you long, okay? Okay, thank you, Zung Ha. You are first. Okay, it's not a double question, Zung Ha. Okay, not a double question, but you have the instructions correct. Okay, Chami. Yes, that is mostly correct, Chami. Fung Ni. Okay, Fung Ni, you've done the key words, but you haven't answered the other parts of the question. So I need to know what the instructions are, what type of essay this is. Okay, Fung Ling, you are basically correct. Okay, Kian, you are the first one to correctly identify all the key words, Kian. All right, in fact, your answer, Kian, is 100% correct. Aha. It's not an opinion essay, Michael. Not an opinion essay. Okay. Knock 2, you have the keywords correct, but I need the rest. What are the instructions? What type of essay is it? Okay, Bao Ling. Bao Ling, you're a little bit confused. Okay, I'll correct that shortly. All right, thank you for your other answers, Fung Ni. Okay, Tu and Son, you're a little confused as well. Yes, that's better, Michael. Now you are correct. Okay, it's not Viet Ang, it is not an opinion essay. Okay, Kak Zung, you have the instructions and type correct. Okay, Duk Nia, the instructions. You haven't got the correct instructions. Okay, thank you, everyone. So we'll look now at the answers. So, firstly, Kian. Kian.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Kian, what are the key words, please, for this essay?
Okay, the key was history has nothing or little to tell, and studying history helps better understand the present.
Yes. Okay, everyone. Kian has got it mostly correct. So the key words, everyone, well, in fact, I can tell you what the key words are not. Okay, the key words are not some people think, and the key words are not but others think. Okay, the key words are history has nothing to tell us. Okay, you can even leave out this part. So the first set of key words or key phrases, history has nothing to tell us. Okay. The next set of keywords is studying history can help us understand the present. So these are the keywords, everyone. This is what this topic is about. All right. Some people think history has nothing to tell us. History has nothing to tell us. Okay. Or, and I should say, studying history can help us understand the present. Okay. Those are the keywords. So that is the keywords, please remember everyone, is what is this topic actually about? And this topic is about history has nothing to tell us, but maybe it can help us understand the present. I hope that makes sense to everyone. Most of you had the right idea, but some of it was a little bit confused. So again, the key words or key phrases, I should say, are basically history has nothing to tell us, okay, but maybe history can help us understand the present better. The instructions, again, some confusion over this. The instructions are what are you supposed to do? And here are the instructions here, okay? So whenever I ask you this, all you have to do is copy this part. Discuss both views and give your opinion. Okay, is what the instruction is. You have to discuss both views. This is one view. Okay, history has nothing to tell us. This is the other view. Studying history can help us understand the present. That is the other view. Okay, discuss both views, give your opinion. Now, some of you got fooled by this. It says opinion here, but that does not make it an opinion essay. Okay? An opinion essay is one that asks you to what extent do you agree or disagree. That is an opinion essay. This is not an opinion essay. Even though it asks for your opinion, the structure is different. What sort of essay is this, Chami?
Is the discussion?
It is. It's a discussion essay. Okay, it's a discussion essay. And hopefully you remember what the structure is for a discussion essay. All right, you have 4 paragraphs, of course, 4 paragraphs. Feng Ling,
Yes.
in this essay, what is the first paragraph? What's it called?
In the first paragraph,
Yeah. What is the first paragraph called? What is the name for it? For any
introduction.
essay. Correct. Thank you, Feng Ling. That's what I wanted. Okay. Introduction. Introduction is always the first paragraph. Okay. For any essay. Introduction. Okay. Now, with a discussion essay, here's where it gets a little bit different. Feng Ni.
Yes.
This is a discussion essay, okay? So what is the second paragraph going to be about? Yeah. Look at the topic. This is a discussion essay, okay? So what is the second paragraph going to be in this essay?
I think it's discuss about some people think history has nothing or little to tell us.
Is correct. Thank you, Feng Ni. Okay. The second paragraph, okay, is going to be this. You are going to talk about this. All right. Thank you, Feng Ni. You are exactly right. Bao Ming, Michael.
Yup, I'm here.
What is the third paragraph going to be about?
The third paragraph
Yes.
is going to about So like the third paragraph is going about like the reasons
Of what?
of why studying history can help you get better at the present.
Correct. Okay. So this, everyone, is going to be your second paragraph. It is your second paragraph because the first paragraph is your introduction, always. Okay? This is a discussion essay. A discussion essay will give you 2 different views, just like it says here. Discuss both views. So your second paragraph, as Feng Ni said, is going to be about this. History has nothing to tell us. Okay? The third paragraph is going to be about this view. Actually, history is interesting because it helps us understand the present. And finally, Viet Ang.
Yes, teacher.
What is the fourth paragraph going to be?
Yes.
In a task 2 essay, what is the fourth paragraph always?
It's paraphrase body 1, body 2 in conclusion.
Right. So which of those is the fourth paragraph? Which one?
It's paraphrase.
No. Fourth paragraph is the last paragraph, Viet Ang.
It's conclusion.
Correct. Thank you, Viet Ang. Conclusion. So the fourth paragraph is always going to be a conclusion. So I'm glad you have the structure correct, Vietang. That's good. Okay, so the first paragraph, of course, is going to be an introduction to this topic. Okay, which of course is where you paraphrase this. All right, and also, by the way, it's where you give your opinion. The second paragraph is going to be this view. All right, third paragraph is going to be this view. All right, fourth paragraph is going to be the conclusion. The conclusion in this sort of essay, you basically repeat the introduction, okay, but just use slightly different words. In other words, you paraphrase your introduction. All right, I hope that makes sense to everyone. Okay, so before we get on to the writing bit, we will continue this next week. So I see we're going to run out of time. But first of all, I would like some ideas. Duk Nia.
Yes.
Okay, some people think history has nothing or little to tell us. Okay, what do you think?
I think that's kind of incorrect because let's say example like in Vietnamese history, like when they put up a fight against like others who invade our countries, like it's
Yep.
it's tell us to like it's kind of have a I'd say a lesson for us to like to be to always like to be brave and to stand up.
Okay.
So,
Okay, this is good, Duk Nia, but this is sounding like an argument for the other side. Okay. All right. Can you think, put yourself, look at the other view for a moment if you can. Okay. What do you think someone, all right, who thinks history has nothing to tell us might say?
oh,
Why
I
might
think
why might someone say, "Oh, ignore history, doesn't matter"?
like they might think like stuff happened in the past, like just don't like make sense in nowadays.
Very good, Duk Nia. Thank you. That is exactly right. Okay, so Duk Nia has already given us, remember, you only need one reason. Okay? One reason for each paragraph. One reason for each paragraph. Duk Nia has said some people might think, okay, he doesn't agree, by the way, all right, but some people might think what happened in the history is in the past, okay? It doesn't affect these days because history, they had different technology then, they thought differently. So what happens then doesn't matter now. Okay, that is one reason. Thank you, Duk Nia. That's good. Zong Ha.
Yes.
Okay, now looking at the next paragraph, Zong Ha, why do you think studying history might help us understand the present a bit better?
I think because it will help us know how a country originate and knows about our ancestor more, so that we will be more appreciate about the thing we had in the present from our ancestor.
Okay, so you're saying basically, let me paraphrase what you are saying. You're saying that if we study history, we can appreciate better what our ancestors have done for us. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay, so that is one reason. Okay. Another reason, there is another reason I can think of. Chami.
Yes.
Okay, what is another reason why studying history might help us today?
I think we can learn from the mistake from the past and then improve our life today by that mistakes.
Correct. Very good. Okay, so we have two reasons that you have given me. Both of them are good. Okay, one reason why studying history is good is that we can appreciate what our ancestors have done for us. The second reason is that we can look at mistakes people made in the past and not make them again. Okay, we can learn from mistakes. Okay, so they are two good reasons why studying history helps us better understand. Okay, and the reason that Duknia gave us before for the other side is that some people think that history has nothing to tell us because it's too far in the past and is not related to today because things were too different in those days. All right. So these are examples of the reasons that you would write about in this essay. I hope that makes sense. And like I say, in the introduction, because the instructions, remember, we have to know what the instructions is, it also asks you to give your opinion. All right. So you just have to say, which side do you agree with in this? Do you think history has nothing to teach us? Or do you think that, yes, history does have something to teach us? But because it is a discussion essay, okay, you have to mention both views. Okay, so you have to think why someone might think the opposite to you and write about it. Okay, so I hope that is clear. All right, so what I want you to do now we've discussed some of those reasons, all right, please write your plan, okay, here. All right, this is what we will do for the rest of the essay. What I want for your plan is you already have given me the keywords, instructions, and the type of essay, so you don't need to say that. All right, what I want from you is one reason for each side. If you are still puzzling about this, I've just given you the reasons, okay? That's what we were talking about just in the last 5 minutes, all right? And you need to give me an example. So I'll share the document with you for those of you who haven't got the link already. I want you to give me one reason for each viewpoint, okay, and an example. So remember, of course, if this was a real essay, you would only have less than 10 minutes to do this. So you should be able to do this easily before lunchtime. So I want one reason for each point of view and an example. To and son.
Yes.
Do you understand what I want you to do?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, good. Thank you. Feng Ni,
Yes.
do you understand what I want you to do?
Yes.
Okay. Can you think of a reason why history is not important, Feng Ni?
I
Can you think of one? I mean, we already gave you one before. Just some people think that history, because it's in the past, okay, that doesn't have any relevance to the present because it's too long ago. Does that make sense? That is one reason.
yes.
Okay, because in the past was in the past. You know, people were different then, and they had different technology. You know, so that is not relevant to today. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so that is one reason. Okay, thank you. Bao Ling,
Yes.
do you understand what I want you to do, Bao Ling?
Yes.
Okay, I want you to give me one reason for each viewpoint and an example, if you can think of one. Are you okay to do that, Bao Ling? Okay, good. So from my point of view, looking at this essay, I am thinking, in my opinion, it's better to study history because it helps us understand the present. Okay, that is the easier viewpoint to write for. The other one a little bit hard, but you still have to do it because that is what the essay asks you to do. The example that Cha Mi gave us when she said, well, if we study history, we can look at the mistakes that were made in the past and learn from them. Duk Nia was talking about in the past, maybe when other countries have invaded Vietnam. Okay, we can look at, well, they invaded. What can we do in the future so that doesn't happen? Okay, so that is looking at history, what has happened, and using that to help us understand or prepare for the present and the future. But you need to think of an example for that. I think it's hard to argue that history has nothing to tell us. But like I say, that is part of the question. This, by the way, is a real Ielts question. So you have to be able to think of both sides. And the difference, of course, between this and an opinion essay, you should all remember this by now. In a discussion essay, you have to think of both sides. In an opinion essay, Kian.
Teacher.
In a discussion essay, you have to look at both sides. Okay, you understand that?
Yeah, I still remember that.
Yeah, you remember that. And in an opinion essay, so what is different about an opinion essay? In a
And
discussion, yeah, sorry, go on.
the opinion, let's say, is choose one side and discuss about it in two paragraphs.
Correct, Kian. Absolutely, 100%. So a discussion essay like this, you have to discuss both sides. As you can see, that's what it tells you in the instructions. An opinion essay, you only discuss one side, whatever side you choose. So please remember, if you remember nothing else from this lesson, okay, a discussion essay, which this one is because it says discuss in the instructions, you have to look at both sides. An opinion essay, please remember you only choose one side, only one side. And so that is why an opinion essay will have a slightly different structure to a discussion essay. Zungha.
Yes.
Zungha, I am looking at what you are about to write with great interest, Zungha, because I am trying to think of an example too, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Zungha, so I'm interested to see what your example is going to be, all right? All right, that's good, Knock 2, good start. Why is studying history not important? you might not agree, but like I was saying, you for this sort of essay, you have to put yourself in someone else's shoes. You have to be able to look at both sides and think of a reason for each side. Mm-hmm. Shall we? Interesting example, shall we? Hey, Bao Ming, Michael.
Hello.
Hello, Michael. Just looking at your example, there are still people who become successful without any knowledge of history. I think if this was a real essay, you would have to be a bit more specific than that. Okay,
Oh,
you would have
okay.
to be able to name someone.
All right.
Okay,
Yeah, always.
rather than just say there are still people who become successful. For example, who? I mean, you might be able to say Donald Trump in America, for example. Maybe he doesn't know much about history. Okay, so you might be able to use him as an example. Does that make sense, Michael?
Yes.
Yeah, because from what I have heard about Donald Trump, he doesn't know much about anything really. Okay,
Yes.
so you could probably use him as an example, but you would need to be, like I say, more specific. If you are going to say some people are successful who know nothing about history, you would have to give an example of who is a person. Thank you, Michael. Okay, to and son, that's good. Good reason. Okay, Feng Ni, that's good. Good. Okay, everyone, I'm going to stop you there. Okay, because all right, I'm going to stop you there because I just want to give you a quick talk. Again, some of you who came late might not have heard me say this at the beginning. I just want to give you a quick talk before lunchtime just about mental health. Okay, everyone, so you can stop writing, okay? We'll continue this next week. But it's only a few minutes to go until lunchtime. So I just wanted to give you a quick talk about this. Kian.
Oh, let me first.
You first, Kian. Yeah. Can you see the document I've put up on the screen, please?
Yes.
Okay, what does it say?
How to look after your mental health. And don't let study make you crazy.
Okay, good. So everyone, please, you can stop writing. All right, we will continue this next week. Okay, but I just want to give you a quick talk about mental health. Now, something you might not know about me, I have a master's degree in psychology. And after I graduated, I spent 6 months working in a mental hospital, a hospital for people who are mentally ill. So I know a little bit about this, even though it was a while ago. But I know a little bit about mental health because I studied this for many years. Now, I know that a lot of you have a lot of pressure. You can see what I've written here, okay? Pressures today include school, your family, your peers, things like money, health. A lot of young people are still discovering who they are, okay? What and how they feel about different things. Now, it's worse these days, I think, because unlike when myself and Mrs. Ha were young, okay, we didn't have social media. So nowadays, you, I know, have to deal with social media as well, okay? So you can see what everyone else is doing and thinking, or what they want you to see, okay? As more pressure, okay? So it's not easy to be a young person today. So a lot of people, you've probably heard that in countries like Japan, young people, they harm themselves, sometimes even kill themselves because of these factors, all right? The pressures of life, all right? Questions about life. You know, what sort of person am I? What am I going to do with my life? What happens if I don't pass this exam? Plus social media, okay, and no easy answers adds up to a lot of stress. I know some of you will be feeling stress, which is very natural. Okay, I know some of you, most of you probably are feeling stress. We all have stress from time to time. Part of dealing with stress, Feng Ni is what? Feng Ni? Part of dealing with stress is?
Part of dealing with stress is recognizing you have a problem and defining what the problem is. Example like too much work, not enough time, the teacher hates me,
etc., etc. Okay, and so on, and so on. So part of dealing with stress, everyone, okay, is first of all realizing you have a problem, okay, and then trying to work out what that particular problem is. What is causing you the most stress? Then the next thing you have to do, of course, is decide what to do about it. Now, generally, ignoring the problem or pretending it doesn't exist is not a good idea in the long term. Short term, that is okay, but in the long term, generally not a good idea. Okay, so in this case, the problem that might be causing you stress is how to learn English, okay, without giving you more stress. Now, I know a lot of you have a lot of other work to do as well. You have other classes, you have other subjects. A lot of you have tests very often. Okay, all of these cause you stress. So, the answer to how to learn English without giving yourself more stress is what? Kak Zung. Kak Zung. What is the answer?
The answer is work smarter, not harder.
Correct. Okay. Work smarter and not harder. Now, what I mean by working smarter is to concentrate on the things that matter to learn English. And the things that matter when you want to do well at IELTS, what are they? Knock two. What are the two things that matter if you want to do well at IELTS?
Their vocabulary and structure.
Correct. Okay. Vocabulary, just learning more words. If you have a good vocabulary, you will do well at IELTS. Okay. If you have you need to have a good vocabulary. You need to know enough words, enough of the correct words. And also structures. Structures are what we are practicing right now. Okay. The structure, how to answer the different types of type 2 essay. Okay. Whether we have a discussion essay or an opinion essay or a problem and solution essay or a double question essay. We are learning the structures. All right. So what we are practicing now is the structures and the vocabulary. That is what you need to learn. Those are the main things to learn for writing and even speaking as well. So you work smarter by having a plan and sticking to it. And the plan is this. This is the plan. Jawi.
Yes.
What is number one in the plan, Jawi?
Read or listen at least 10 minutes a day, every
Thank you,
day.
Jawi. Good. Chami.
Yes.
What is number two in the plan?
Choose a topic you enjoy.
Good. Choose a topic you enjoy, whether you enjoy sport, basketball, football, or fashion, or music, or movies. Just choose a topic you enjoy and learn the vocabulary that goes with that. Read about it 10 minutes every day. Bao Ling. What is number three in the plan?
Same time every day, make it a habit.
Good. Thank you, Bao Ling. If you are learning, you want to try and make it a habit. And making it a habit is just like doing something like having breakfast or cleaning your teeth, something you try to do at the same time every day. Okay, that helps you make it a habit. And the fourth part of the plan, Feng Ling, what is the fourth part of the plan?
The fourth is the
Can you see what I've highlighted, Feng Ling?
yeah, I see it.
Okay, so number one was read or listen 10 minutes every day. What is number four?
Keep a list of words, 2 new words a day, 16 words a month.
This sign here is equals
Oh,
60
equal.
words a month. Yeah. So, Feng Ling, I'm sure you realize this already. If you learn 2 new words every day and write them down, 2 new words every day, at the end of a month, you will have 60 new words. Is that right, Feng Ling?
Yes.
Yeah, you will have 60 new words. At the end of 2 months, you will have 120 new words. Okay? So it doesn't take long to learn new words. Even just learning 2 words a day, 10 minutes, okay, by reading or listening or watching online a topic you enjoy, okay, write them down. And like I say, the more vocabulary you know, the better your English will be. All right? So the recipe for reducing stress to learn English, it is simple. Okay, it is simple. Not easy. I didn't say it was that easy, but it is simple. Okay, work smarter, not harder. Make a plan to do at least 10 minutes a day. All right, so Like I say, I'm trying to help you look after your mental health by reducing the stress of you learning English. Now, if you have any questions about any of this, what I've said, okay, please ask me or ask Mrs. Ha. I like all of you. You are all great students. Okay, you are all, I think, very intelligent young people with a big future in front of you. So I want to try and make this as easy and stress-free as possible. So that's it. Thank you, everyone, for coming to class today. We will continue with the rest. I see a lot of you have already finished that. So if you have finished, I will do the correction this week and send it to you. Okay. So next week, we will continue on with more part 3 speaking, which is getting better, by the way. You are all improving. Okay, which is good. You are all improving. And we will also go on to other essay topics. And soon, of course, I will get you to write a whole essay for me, not just the plan. But I think at the moment it's important for you to understand the structure and to understand how to make a plan. Once you have a plan in the first 10 minutes, writing the rest of the essay much easier, less stressful. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Hope you have a great week. I look forward to seeing you all again next Sunday. Chào con. Chào con, everyone. Bye.
Well, teacher.
Okay, goodbye everyone.
Gặp lại sau. Gặp lại
Gặp
sau.
lại sau.
Goodbye, Mr.
Bye bye. Bye
Con
bye.
chào bác.
Chào con. Bye bye con nhé.
Yeah.
Ok, so.
Vâng.